Every bullet point in your resume should start with a strong verb. I will show you examples. And don't forget that you can select a bunch of information here. You can get the ideas. You can use the transferable skills. Remember, oh, I have those skills. Let's say you get inspired by the example and you include in your working resume. Whenever you find important information in other people's resume, copy and paste. Of course, you're going to tailor that. Don't forget that creativity is built based on the collection of a lot of information from different areas. We are checking this resume and we are getting inspired and using a lot of information that could be useful for us, okay? Today, I am going to talk specifically about these verbs. All the bullet points, they start with a verb in the past, but you could use a verb in the present, as you will see in the future examples I'm going to show today. So analyzed, reviewed, managed, set up and improved, investigated, helped clients or helped customers. Clients because it's accountant, tracked and recorded, reconciled, monitored, screened, updated, issued, kept physical files and digitized records organized for easy updating. All of the bullet points here are starting with a verb in the past. A senior financial analyst at Amazon to present. You see how many verbs we have here collected, analyzed, managed, and created. This is something I wanted to call your attention to. You see here the numbers, how important it is to include numbers in your resume. 30% cost reductions, recommended, developed, and implemented, led a department and provided guidance to a team of 15 members. Pretty nice, 15 members. Maybe you trained or provided guidance to how many members? Because, guys, maybe they are offering you a position that demands leadership skills and you don't have experience as a leader yet, but maybe you have been providing guidance to a team of X members. You see what I mean? Another one, managed 5 projects that had a budget of over 100K. This is very nice. This is for the past, maintained and monitored the fund and equity investments, including inflows, outflows, valuation, blah, blah, blah. Prepared weekly reports and led presentations for training the new staff. Guys, this is something that I believe everyone here has been doing or will do soon. Reduced the materials cost by 15% in my first year. How cool is that? Cost reduction. Maybe you were able to reduce costs. Maybe you were part of a project that the result was the cost reduction of X%. You see? And then you include that in your resume. Entry-level financial analyst. Tests. Compiled group-level KPI reports, reported P&L and budgets, analyzed, provided. And something I also liked about this resume was the layout. So here we have the technical skills, cost accounting, corporate finance knowledge, data validation techniques, etc. Computer applications, and then you have all here. Soft skills, public speaking, certificates, languages. Look how interesting it is. The bars like maybe full proficiency, English, mid-level, Spanish, mid-level, German, interests. Very nice. Next one, chemical engineer. I believe that 90% of our students are chemical engineers. Our students of chemical engineering, I liked the profile here, profile summary, straight to the point, a short description of the experience or how much experience the person has at the company, the main result the person got. Probably, I believe this is the most important result is here in the profile summary. Let's go to the verbs. Slashed, trained 20 technicians. How many people have you trained in your current role or past roles? Designed and implemented, increased, developed. And here you see the numbers. 20 technicians and chemists in production best practices, cutting defects by 15%. Designed and implemented new changeover procedures that saved 18 labor hours per week, increased throughput 25% through design of 2 new production processes. You see numbers everywhere, 20%, 15%, 18, 25%. Developed new waste stream treatment process that reduced waste output by 18%. Created a new technique to retrieve byproducts that saved $20,000 a year. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Additional activities, and this is something I also liked about the skills. You see the bar here? Because you can't be good or excellent at all the skills you're listing in your resume. So there is like a percentage here. And the last one, chemical technician. Here, they are using the verbs in the present and the last one in the past. Is it okay? Yes, it is, because it's the present. These are the things the person is currently doing. Compile and analyze, write reports, monitor, but anyway, all the bullet points, all the sentences, they are starting with a verb. Consult, develop new analytical procedures that improved efficiency by 10%. Numbers again. Past experience, created and analyzed, kept, ran, evaluated, safely handled. This is an adverb before, but no problem. Safely handled all materials. Analyzed raw and finished materials. Utilized standard procedure. Generated reports. Performed safety tests. Maintained equipment and scales. I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive, but that's the idea of the class. I want to emphasize these verbs, how important they are, so that when you look at your resume, you keep that in mind. I need to start all my sentences with a strong verb, okay? That's it. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Oh, and remember to hit the bell below so you receive all the notifications each time I upload a new video. See you next time.